Hey guys, it's your girl Multimedia 7 here to do another AHS class today. So, as everyone knows, today is Thursday, February 29th, 2024. A leap day in the leap year. Now, this message is highly significant. I'm hoping I can do it all in one video, but if not, we'll do a part 2. Now, a leap day is an extra day added on to the year for balance, which is highly significant of the placement sign of Libra. Today, Thursday, February 29th, 2024, is in regards to travel, value, the placement of Aquarius, friends and destiny, the number 2 highly significant, and the number 8 for abundance. The time in which I really just started thinking, like, what is a leap day? Why is there a leap year? It occurred to me that a leap day happens in the year every other 4 years. And then I started to think, like, why was that created? Who created it? What is the significance? Because we have all these holidays and things of that nature, but at the same time, it's just like the same for, how do I say example? Like, it's like asking who made up the alphabet, you know? So, what I also have in my notes is that the previous year was in the year 2020 for a leap day, which is in the number of 4, which is feminine joy and protection. So 4 years ago, it was highly significant that some sort of protection was needed for, I want to say, womankind. So now that we're in the year of 2024 and the number 8 is highly significant, is for abundance. So something which has happened in the last 4 years in regards to women is going to, if not already, be revealed, but pursued. And also, let's just get into the message. Like I was saying, I did this at 2:38 a.m. That's when the original thought came to me. So that in regards to value, communication manifesting, and abundance. Also, angel money is highly significant, which is in correspondence to spiritual bank. The percentage was 53% in regards to significant changes about communication manifesting. Now, what I found in my findings is that the origin originally came from no other than Julius Caesar. I know, right? Now, his date of death, highly significant, is March 15th, 44 BC. In regards to Pisces Scorpio placements, the number 15 in regards to intuition, significant changes, Scorpio because you rounded up to a 6. 44 BC in regards to double feminine joy protection, BC before Christ. And that's where I got the correlation of the abbreviations of Julius Caesar is JC. How ironic. Like Jesus Christ. And you know, as we're approaching these months and Easter is coming, you have Good Friday and things of that nature, it's just like really ironic, don't you think? Now, his zodiac is Cancer. Why is that also ironic? Cancer dominates women, mother figures. This man was a general, a dictator, a statesman, a politician, and was involved in Galaic wars. So something about a war. I don't know if there's something in regards to, I don't want to say man versus woman, but there's something highly specific there. And the time frame of Julius Caesar is approximately 2,000 years ago. Also ironic, because they say that's the same time frame of Jesus Christ, is it not? So Also, I wrote in my notes that there's something specific about this reading in regards in correlation to the book of Romans in the Bible. There may be a certain passage, a story, or something that's highly significant into this reading and the leap day and leap year. What I also found in my findings is that traditions and superstitions about this day are very interesting. I purposely waited towards the end of this day to do this reading because I didn't want anybody jinxing anything. But anywho's, the first tradition or superstition is called the woman's proposal. This is where I guess they will be balancing traditional roles, also a legal replacement. Now, the influencers of this woman proposal, the first person is Saint Bridget, born in Fart. Her death was in Kildare, Ireland. Also Pisces placement. I don't know what's more interesting, that there's a place named Fart or that she was in a covenant of nuns. So this lady was a nun, and she first introduced the tradition of the woman's proposal, which I will get into. And the second influencer is none other than St. Patrick. He introduced Christ consciousness and shamrock fashion, which is inspired by the Holy Trinity. That's where the like in my platform, Love and Luck. So that clover you see is really a shamrock that expresses the Holy Trinity. And this man, St. Patrick, freed others supposedly of the symbolic nature of snakes. It was very interesting. But when I was writing my notes for St. Patrick, the SpongeBob reference came into play, and I didn't write anything else more than that. Now, what is the woman's proposal, you may ask? Well, let's take it to another tradition, superstition, which is also based on the woman's proposal, which is called Bachelor's Day. During Bachelor's Day, the same day, which is the leap year, is men are given a penalty, actually. The penalty men are given is to pay for dress or give money. This is a Leo and Pisces placement. And I also wrote in my notes that I believe that this is where the evolution of sex work derived from. Now, this woman's proposal gets more interesting because in European upper class at the time, the penalty was for men to buy 12 pair of gloves, also a Pisces placement. The woman's proposal for balancing these traditional roles was that, before I get into that, I want to specifically point out that the European upper class, when you think of European upper class, they have some sort of depiction, just like going back into the Julius Caesar, Jesus Christ complex consciousness. They give us a visual image of what these people look like, but knowing geographically that Europe is like in the Middle East. So, and they said Jesus had bronze skin, right? Cotton beard. So it's something about the white and black people reference in correlation with Europe. Now back to the woman's penalty. Now, the reason why the men had a penalty was because on this day of the woman's proposal, or the bachelor's day, as to say, women were allowed on leap year. So it's like hide your kids, hide your wives. But in a funny way, it's kind of opposite. It's like hide your men. men just hide the whole leap day, because whatever a woman asks you on leap day, on the leap year, you cannot deny. Woman on leap day, of a leap year, it's crazy how these traditions and superstitions work. They were able to, this is where the origin of woman actually, excuse me, on this day, women were actually, this is the origin of women proposing to men. And we'll get into that in part 2.